to you all, dear guys. Today we are going to make this very beautiful dangling Christmas wire jewelry. To start, we should draw the design that we have in mind to know what would exactly be the result. So I had drawn two models that you could see. It's not necessary to know jewelry sketching or design on paper. I'm just letting you know what is the differences between the designs that we could make. One of them is the swirl wires with the beads, and the other also the swirl wires, and these beads are between every two lines and are attached with thinner wires. This is a more attractive design, so I had chosen this one to start making. To do that, we need a structure. Our main structure would be something like a U, and this U shape would become into a swirl shape, and this main structure that we are going to talk how to make it. So pick up your 0.8 steel wire and make a U shape. Just keep it with your round nose pliers and make a U shape. And around 8 centimeter for the length of this part is okay, but it depends on the size that you desire, and you could change it a bit. Then cut the other head and make a total U shape just like this, and try to make it straight without any weaving parts. You could fix it with your fingers or with your chain nose pliers if needed. You could make some fixing. Right? And squeeze it a little to have a smaller U size. Okay, this is perfect. And now we are going to make some loops, and we make different sizes of cylindrical shapes like pen, pencil, or a marker. And first of all, with the smallest size, we wrap the wire all around it, and we just do that in a manner that it would be ready to wrap around the second part. It could be something like a pen. And be careful that these two wires be parallel and with the same distance. And for the third part, I would use this marker. Okay, just keep it tight and wrap it all around shape that you desire. And finally, you would have something like a helix, a spiral that is growing up. And we need to make some loops at the end, just at the ending points. Make 2 little loops. You could make like this or just vice versa. Depends on you, the direction. And also the other one. And we get to this structure and our main part. Now we are going to add up these beads and we are going to make them suspended, something like this, here, and they would attach to some chains and they would be suspended, and I think it's a beautiful design. So we need a very delicate steel chain, something like this, and also the jump rings. These little jump rings would be the joints between the chain and the main structure. Just open your jump ring and insert the chain into this part. Attach it to the main structure and then close it up, just as we discussed in previous videos how to open and close jump rings. Do you remember? If not, go back and check it out. And also we check this jump ring so that there wouldn't be any gaps in between. And we place it here in the middle of this structure and cut it out in a place that we desire. Now, some of them should be longer and some of them shorter so that there would be a beautiful suspending parts. At the end of this wire, also add a jump ring, and at this point we are going to add the bead, and for that we need our 0.8 wire and make a little loop, then a 90-degree bend so that we could have a total circle, and cut this wire out after you measured the diameter of your bead and also the space for another loop. Now insert the bead into this structure and now make another loop, and here we have extra size and I cut it out. Then make the loop. Attach the jump ring that we had added here and then close it back. So this is our first bead here. Now there is a problem here. If we don't fix the wire into the place that we desire, It could move on all around here, and that wouldn't be any good. So we use a thinner wire. Uh, I have zero point 0.2, but you could use up to 0.4 wire to fix this part and make some coils here, and knit this wire all around the main structure to fix our first dangling part into its place. If it is somewhere in between, like here, you should make this coiling part both at the left and the right of the jump ring so that it would be fixed totally and not to move. So make a little coil part here, wire coiling it would be, and then cut the extra wire out and repeat doing that in different parts of the main spiral shape. Now I had added up 2 of these beads and 2 dangling part for the earring, and these are the weaving parts. You could see for this jump ring, one of them are in right side and one of them in the left side, and also this is the coiling and weaving part for the first one. Okay, you could change the height of these dangling parts, or you could make more of them, and at this point I'm going to insert the hook of this earring. This is so attractive, I think, and so beautiful. You could use it in Christmas days, and this is the hook. I hope you had enjoyed making this very beautiful Christmas wire earring. Merry Christmas and bye bye.